Why whining? The fact that the cage isn't even locked, she just wants to put herself inside. What? What are you doing? I don't know why I was like so shy about like my review of a BBBJ. Big, bold, beautiful journey. But yeah, I was kind of shy about like writing the review. I wasn't even like lambasting it that much. On my initial watch, okay, I shouldn't do this. But I did go to Letterboxd and I did leave a review, and I was like, you fucking idiot, the movie hasn't come out yet, stop influencing the ratings, you're the first person who's rated the movie, take it back. And now like my opinion on it has mellowed out a bit. I think I'm just really I'm really struck by how straight romances just don't work as hard to make you believe in the romance. I'm really sick and tired of it. And okay, that's not to say that gay romances never do that, where they just assume the character should get together and it's inevitable. But it's less common. I can boil it down to one sentence. It's so triumphant that its destination has already been decided, but forgot to earn that journey. It begins, it sputters high up into this like, what would be other movies at their climax? It starts at it from the beginning, right? I'm like, hold on. Normally, I don't mind if you start a movie with no context. I'm smart, I'm genre savvy, I've watched other movies before. But you can't just start a movie like that and expect me to give a shit, because I'm not gonna give a shit. And I don't particularly give a shit about Phoebe Waller-Bridge. I don't really care for her at all. I was like, yeah, I know you're trying to go for absurdism. Where does that tone carry over in the rest of the movie? It just feels so awkward. I swear to God, Margot Robbie and Colin Farrell have more chemistry off screen than they do on screen. Oh yeah, what I wanted to say was... Great, I'm alone in my boyfriend's house. So, I was saying, talking to myself, basically. YouTube is just basically, like, acceptable talking to yourself, so... Yeah. Anyway, Rescue Against the Smithy. We adopted her from the dumpster. So, I enjoyed Tare, The Exorcist, more than A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey. Even though most people would say that one is clearly worse than the other. And I would agree. Tare is fucking dumb. It's dumb as shit. But I enjoyed it. Very subjectively, because I'm a fan of horror. I'm a fan of Thai shit, because I'm half Thai. Right. Gaming and his theory is playing. Haha. Yes. So.
Yes.
I was like.
Oh.
You can listen. You can join it.
Yes.
So, you might say that it's a bad critic move to separate enjoyment from like quality of the work. But it's a fact, there's some films out there that are actually incompetent and bad, but I enjoy them way more than something that's well made, right? like a big, bold, beautiful journey. I lost my train of thought.
Where did the 295 come from?
295. So I enjoyed Tare, the Exorcist Thai horror movie, because of my own subjective experiences of being Thai and wanting to connect with my culture. There's so much going
Indeed.
on. Four cuts of steak.
4 cuts of steak.
There's Elden Ring. There's a driving theory.
This is not Elden Ring.
No, it's not. Wait, am I meant to go there? Huh. Oh shit. Pizza. Pizza. Oh shit. Nice. Oh, nice. I swear, okay, girl, you're loud. I swear I put on something cuter this morning and it's just... I thought I would be down and dirty getting into the spray painting. But kind of intimidated by how talented everyone is. So I'm just gonna watch a bit and see how I can contribute. Holy shit, damn, there's so much... there's so much color. Whoa. Well, the paint is definitely fresh because I'm getting a whiff, getting a high, if you will.
But the old a bit too much things, right?
Wow, that's a fucking big boy. What the fuck? Not me thinking I'm so fat. Is this objectively a weird dinner? Yes. Is this what I'm gonna fucking have while I'm walking around the mall and eating? Yes, in the corner, because they didn't, I don't know, it was poorly planned. Like, they didn't provide dinner, they didn't provide food, so I'm just gonna have this before I watch Chainsaw Man. Not me thinking this is some, like, effeminate? No, like romanticizing bullshit. I don't know. Like I was really craving strawberries. These look juicy, fucking ripe from Australia, which is a good time to buy from them right now. Cause I guess it's still cold, somewhat, for them. I mean, they live on opposite land, so I don't know. I guess this is what I'm doing. Listen, my manager might be okay with not eating, but I'm not. I'd like to be a functional adult. Not trying to like roast them or anything. I'm just like, I'd like to have something to eat. It's a long movie, which is cool. I just wish there was like free popcorn maybe, but I like how we don't pay the influencers. Sometimes we do. I don't know how it works, but like I know you pay like up to 500 to about $10,000 for like one post or an appearance to promote your stuff. But I mean, it's a free movie, so I guess it's enough. I'm trying to chew out the fucking strawberry seeds out of my teeth. My molars. Oh yeah, I was gonna say that it's pretty cool that this singer, Jason Yu, recognized me. I was having my backpack on, which is so like school kid, like I'm going off core, you know, I'm going off work. He was like, oh, are you going off? I'm like, oh, no, I'm gonna be there. I mean, we were passing by on the escalator side. Oh, I don't want to fucking explain the whole thing about me not having dinner. I don't feel bad about not having dinner. I just wish it was like planned better. That's right, I'm saving the best for last. I hope there's sweet potato. Alas, I was a bit too late. Okay. I mean, I've also been a grown-ass adult in one of those rides, so I'm not gonna say anything. I swear I'm more organized than this, but like, I'm trying to prep for like 3 art cons. First is something that's coming up this weekend, which you won't know. And then second is Singapore Art Book Fair. And then third is the end of year anime con at Suntec. And I haven't even started on that. Yeah, but my phone is running out of space because I keep filming. I love filming. What's it like being like, I don't know, living in Singapore? Apparently we're exotic to some people. I don't know how, but we are. And I think in comparatively to the rest of the world, being a Singaporean is kind of rare. My boyfriend compared it to like the birth lottery. It's kind of crazy that we do carry some cultural significance on the global stage despite being like a small country and a relatively small population. Like, so I guess if you ever want to know what it's like to be a dumb little art hole in Singapore and know what it was like here in 2025, well, this is your answer. Art is just not seen as an essential here, which, I mean, sure, among concerns like food, shelter, and everything else, it's obviously not a priority. But to me, the way I view it as someone who creates, who loves creating stuff and who loves art, I'm kind of worried about my future and the future of my fellow artists, especially those who are extremely talented but they don't come from like the most supportive or the wealthiest backgrounds, and it's a very tenuous future for them. So I you know, even if, especially, I mean, even if you're not doing art as your full-time job, that's fine. But if you can't even find a place in Singapore to have fun and just be able to experience it affordably, or choose to support it at all, then, you know, what kind of environment, what kind of society are we building for our children and for the people who are going to graduate next year and the years onwards, you know? It's just seriously hostile. How much it looks like an airport. Yeah, I remember. It's a long fucking walk. Yeah, I don't really explore this part of Singapore much. What the hell? Looks like a spaceship. Biz Park. I'm bizzing everywhere. Yeah, I'm gonna get some drinks and I'm gonna use my voucher. Huh. So that's where the normies are. Okay, I'm just feeling people staring at me. Fuck. It's just at opening time. Oh my god. So. Wow. Oh, Zool's there! Haji Lane. But I'm going somewhere else. I'm not going to the expensive bougie bars or cafes. No, no, no. I'm gonna eat some prawn mee, which is also higher than you would normally pay at any other establishment, but honestly, I'll happily pay it. I think it's fucking really worth the price. And you know, there's been more talk of how, you know, hawkers are finding it unsustainable to run their business because the price of ingredients and transport and everything has only gotten higher, and they're expected to keep their prices low and the same as always, since, you know, like for 30 years or 50 years, because people don't know what it takes to run a food business or a business in general in Singapore. And I'm just like, yeah, you know, it would suck, it would be a pity, because many people, especially the elderly and those in need, rely on hawkers for like a cheap source of food, you know, it's for survival. But at the same time, it's like, if you don't want these businesses to die out because it's starting to become inevitable, then you kind of need to be comfortable paying like $1 more.
Di satu nggak ada itu.
Nice.
Ini.